There we go. Welcome to episode number 3 of Tactical Talks. My name is Blake.
My name's Richard.
And we got our screens finally. We got a starting screen. We got a overlay screen for the face cams, looking a lot more official than we were on episode 1 and 2 with red text and 2 different titles on each episode. I'm liking this, dude. Buddy killed the logo, killed the design, threw in some extra tweaks in there for us without even asking. I think it's pretty hard. What are you thinking about it?
I'm definitely liking it.
Dude.
Definitely feel like it envelops our brand.
Oh yeah. Whatever that is so far. We don't it's in the works right now, but dude, I think with this logo, because I got it on the second screen, being able to see it on the full size, it's pretty sick. And the way the screen moves, get lightning around the little logo, a little shine of blue like you just saw.
Definitely killer.
It's fucking tight. But
Pretty slick.
no, last episode we talked about the next build that I was going to do. The next build parts came in. Interested? As if you can't see it, post it up right beside us, out of frame.
Yeah, lay it on me.
Let's go. So for the lower, of course, at my local Bass Pro Shop, got a nice little arrow lower. Nothing special about these because they're all the same thing. Doesn't matter. Don't get swindled. Don't get swindled into buying. What are some top branded lowers that people spend countless amount of money on?
Arrow Precision.
Oh, this was like $80. Yeah, don't let Arrow tell you to buy a $150 lower. You know, like I think like under $100. Like my first lower is $40. Palmetto State. Does it really matter? Not really.
Yeah, Palmetto State.
Don't you have a poverty pony? Check next. And then we're building a pistol. I don't know if I'm gonna do 9mm or if I'm gonna just default to 5.56. I don't know what I'm building yet, but I know it's gonna be a pistol. So we got the SB. Yeah, the SB4, same thing I run on the 300 Blackout. Don't let the ATF know, but it feels like a stock. When it's shouldered, it feels like a stock. They might take it away. And then we just run standard furniture. I run MOE K2s on almost all of my ARs, besides, just kidding, I run them on all of them. But the bread and butter of this one, I don't remember what brand. I think it was a Tybe. I think I said the trigger was Tybe. I don't know. I don't remember. But we went with a Geisley single stage trigger for this one. Because I think majority, almost all of their triggers are, I think double stage, I was telling you, right? Hear a lot of good things.
Yes, Geisley's a very well-known brand.
But I didn't know if they were going to be, I'm sure their single stage would have been great off rip, but being a primarily second stage trigger. And explain what a second stage trigger is compared to a first stage trigger. I'm going to throw you on the spot real quick. Sorry. Just because you don't know. Who knows? Somebody may not know. Like
Well,
someone like Justin Prokop may not know what a single stage or second stage trigger is. So we got to explain it.
A two-stage trigger basically has take-up. So when you pull the trigger, you'll have a little bit of take-up before you hit a wall. And then you hit a wall, and then it breaks, and then the round will fire. Single stage, it's literally just that wall. There's no take-up. It's as soon as you pull it, it's firing.
Yeah. So, and then I figured if I'm going to get a Geisley trigger group, why not a Geisley trigger guard? It's got this like, you can kind of see it on the packaging, like this hex style design, not hex, but like very prismy. I don't know what you're going to call this, but looked pretty cool. It suited the fancy, so we got that. And then if we're running arrow, you know, you got to run just your, this is probably mil spec, I'm sure. I don't know, whatever.
Yeah.
It just goes with the lower. Like I said, don't get brand sweeped. This is just at the local Bass. But, yeah, I think with that, we'll do a lower build video. So stay on the lookout for a lower build video. I think it's going to be pretty sweet. I don't know how we're going to do it or if we'll do like, what do you think makes the most sense? Do you think coming into like, actually, I don't know. It's got to be one shot.
Yeah.
Get the goofs and everything.
I mean, yeah, I was going to say, it took us, last time we built them like 5-10 minutes to fully build the lowers.
Yeah, not
compared
easy.
to the first time we did it.
We kind of get caveman-y though, because you got to take that castle nut and torque it down to certain specs, which we don't have the tools for. So you kind of just lay it on the floor and give it a rip until it's tight enough. Speaking of building though, you told me something that you were building that was pretty great, and I think a sick conversation. Tell me about the medkit pack you're building out.
Yep. So
you got a lot of stuff in there I don't know about.
Got quite a few things in there. Just and normal everyday essentials, just in case, something were to go wrong.
What do you consider like an everyday essential? Like you just consider like Band-Aids, wraps, things like that?
Band-Aids, wraps, and then keep a tourniquet, some bleed stop,
Yeah.
just in case, if I have to defend myself, if I were shot, I would be able to effectively administer first aid to myself or somebody I care about.
Mm-hmm.
And then just some other stuff like some aspirin, some burn cream, stuff like that. Just everyday essentials, and then some trauma stuff, just in case, I were to get shot.
Hit me with some of the trauma stuff, because I was always interested in carrying med kit. I know people carry like tourniquets. I know people carry like small, like how you saying, like everyday bandages and things like that. When it comes to like major trauma though, besides a tourniquet, obviously, because if you get shot, like what does that consist of as well?
The tourniquets, you have chest seals, so if somebody gets shot in their chest, you can seal off their chest so their lungs don't collapse. Like I said, the bleed stop, trauma shears if you got to cut clothes to get to whatever injury spot, but mainly that stuff. And then, like I said, just bleed stop and stuff like that, just to manage bleeding.
Nice.
Mm-hmm.
I was gonna say I was always interested, never knew anything about it, and I'm glad you dove into it first. And I'm gonna learn off of you. You're gonna take the financial hit, and I'll just do everything you did wrong. I'll do right on the second run. But yeah. What else do we got here, man? One of our buddies, Eddie, had a great idea.
Mm-hmm.
If people watching have questions about, channel, anything that we're doing gun related wise, something maybe you want to know that we didn't even speak about, drop a comment. We'll be able to post it up in the next video, talk about it and break it down, or shoot, maybe just have a simple, nice, good conversation about something you guys are interested in. You got anything on top of your dome?
No, just drop some questions. We're both pretty knowledgeable when it comes to especially firearms.
Mm-hmm.
So, we might have some good knowledge for people that don't know a lot about firearms.
Mm-hmm.
Just to help educate people.
I want to break down into this lower that we're going to be building. I've never built an upper. I don't build uppers. I don't know how, never done it. And I probably will eventually. But I want to figure out what chamber I want to run it in. What do you like? Give me some ideas. I know I got a 5.56 300 blackout, but I don't know. I'm really
450 Bushmaster.
Oh.
Yeah.
Run me down your build, because you solidified it. You right? You're making the staple on that.
Mm-hmm.
Run me on your 450 Bushmaster. Why do you want to build a 450 Bushmaster pistol?
Just because out of a pistol, you're going to be throwing huge fireballs.
Fireballs
that's
in
what
the
I want.
bang, dude. You're going to feel it in your chest. It's funny, too, because the range we go to, like, when you're in the lane shooting down range, whether it be the 25 or all the way up to 100, or I don't know if they'll let you bang that on the 200-yard one. But
Probably not.
It's just so funny because you're building it out of what, a 10-inch barrel?
Yeah, 10 and a half.
And them lanes are like, they're wide, but the depth of the range,
yeah, it's going to be super obnoxious.
dude, you're going to blow the headsets off people. That thing's going to fucking fire. I don't know. I don't know what I want to do. I kind of like the 10.5s. That's what I like. And then I kind of want to pen and weld a suppressor on it. But if I do that, I feel like I should pen and weld to the 300 blackout just because of how good it is when you suppress it.
Yeah.
But I don't know. I really like a 5.56. Like that standard home defense, just short barrel. When I say short barrel, I mean 10.5 is not really god awful short, but it's maneuverable around like corners or anything like that.
Yeah.
I think too, because we were talking about taking some courses and things like that, like running gun and style courses whenever we can find one.
Mm-hmm.
I think that'd be great because yours is a 18-inch heavy barrel.
18-inch heavy barrel, yeah.
Yeah, that shit's gonna be heavy to carry.
Mm-hmm.
I think it'd be sweet. You're gonna run 18-inch heavy barrel or 450 Bushmaster in a class.
I would probably do the 18-inch heavy barrel. 450 Bushmaster, I don't know if they would even allow me, honestly. And it's super, super expensive for the ammo, so.
What's that shoot? Do you have like an idea?
Like $40 a box, so about
No
$2
shit.
a round.
That's crazy.
Yeah,
Fuck.
and it's and that's just from when I previously looked at it, so it could have went up, could have went down.
Damn.
But
Well, I mean, I know 300 blackout gets up there, and I know sometimes 5.56 is. I don't remember what I was asking Sean for the other day. We went out and had a couple beers at a restaurant. I was asking him for a shell, and I couldn't remember. But I'll have to re-ask him again.
Maybe 45.70.
45.70, yeah, for that lever action disc. Got you right. Yep, I was looking for that, and I think he was showing me like $2-3 off the vendors he gets, because he gets that what is it? What does he call that?
What?
Because he gets like that sale price, but not
Probably,
like a distributor.
Yeah, probably like wholesale.
Wholesale is like yeah. But who knows, man? I'm interested to see what these builds are gonna look like. I was gonna say, we got anything else? Nice short episode.
Yeah, as we'll say, nothing that I can think of.
No.
Short but sweet.
I forgot to ask you. Do you know when those guys are gonna be opening up the shop so we can send the 19s out for some slide work?
Actually, yeah, they said around the 23rd is when they're going to start taking people's guns and milling them out again.
How long does it take? Like, what's the turnaround time for that?
They said about 2 to 3 weeks.
Damn.
Pretty quick.
2 to 3 weeks. Thank God we got other carries. But holy.
Yeah.
I was gonna say, part of me is really thinking about getting the whole slide Cerakoted a whole different color.
I want to do that.
I think that bottom, like the grip module being that, what do they call that? It's a PVD or whatever.
That's what they use to coat it. But
yeah,
the
but
color's
it's
like a coyote. They call it coyote, I think.
I don't know. Black multicam?
Yeah, but I think the good thing about the 19X is the color. That's why a lot of people buy it. That coyote is very sexy.
Buying a gun off color is crazy, not functionality. We love it. Well, that'll wrap up episode 3. Stay tuned. What are we going to drop the episode next Tuesday?
For what?
The next episode.
Oh.
Next episode
Yes.
next Tuesday.
Yeah.
Stay tuned next Tuesday. We'll drop episode 4. Thanks for watching.